Here is a picture. Okay. What I want you to do, I want you to look at this picture and try to guess what the topic is. Okay? Just take your time. Work alone. You don't need to write anything, it's just, okay. Now with your partner, tell your partner about what you're thinking, okay? So together, here. Now, what do you think this is about?
Well, someone, man, has words about something. He said about he had attitude about traditional, bad traditional, because he captured blue eye.
The blue eye, eh? Right.
He wouldn't score.
Okay, that's what we have in Egyptian culture, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's about what? Why do some people, you know, would
to protect him from?
to protect them from what?
The bad thing from the bad eye.
Yeah, bad things, evil eye, bad luck, or sometimes we call it jinx. Jinx, right? To keep jinx away from them, right? Okay. Yeah. Do you agree with her? Is it?
I don't know. I think it's maybe about magic or something. There's something weird in the picture. There's flying things, flying shoes, and so on. There's something weird.
Ah, okay. So owls and shoes and.
But I think it's a witch crystal.
Ah, okay. Well, I would say actually, Ula was right in her guessing. It's actually the text that we're going to handle today is all about, you know, jinx and bad luck and all that stuff, right? Good. So, before we read the text, I have here 9 vocabulary items that are related so much to this topic, and we're going to encounter in the passage. And I have here what? The definitions. So what you need to do is what? Exactly. Easy peasy? Okay, let's do that. And let me help you with the first one. Okay, extras? Right. So the first one is jinx. Now take your time and tell me what you think jinx is. So what about jinx? What do you think?
It's going to be something unlucky. It keeps happening to a person.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the last one. Something unlucky that keeps happening to a person or thing. So take your time, work with the rest. Okay, my friends, don't worry if you still have 1 or 2, no problem. I want you to share your answers with your partner. So together, help each other, and here, exchange your answers. Okay, my friends, turn and you will find the answer key. Turn a page, check your answers. Okay. Okay, any questions for me? Something that is not clear and you would like to ask more questions about? Chat, everything is okay, right? Nothing? Okay. Here, would you like to ask me questions? Cool, lovely. So, now, it's time to go to the passage I told you about. And I told you that this passage is about what? It's about jinx, it's about bad luck, that kind of stuff. Now, what you need to do first, you're going to start reading a passage from here, and the rest of the passage is here. Okay? All I want you to do is to read this passage quickly, so maximum 2 to 3 minutes, not more than that. Okay? And you are going to answer this question, which is about choosing the best title for the passage. Okay? Now, as you see, on the back we have these questions. Are you going to answer them? No. Only this one here. So, are you going to read quickly or slowly? Quickly. How much time, like maximum? 2 to 3 minutes and you finish, right? Do you need to stop at every difficult word and read carefully? No. Just quickly. If you can understand the whole thing, fine. Good. Pass it to your friends. Okay, my friends, so I would like you to take that seat here. Now, I want you to tell your partners which title you have chosen and why you think it's the best title. Okay, so work together here. Made up your minds? Okay. What about you? Done? Okay. So, what is the best title? Which one? C. A humorous look at superstitions in Egyptian daily life. I agree. But why?
Because, every choice is talking about one part of the passage, but number
Good.
C is about all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the general. Very good, very good. I love that. So now it's time to read the passage, but this time I want you to read carefully. Take your time. And I want you to answer those 8 questions. So have a look at the questions quickly. Read the questions first before you start reading the passage. Take your time. Okay, I want you to exchange your seat with Ula. Okay. Now, check your answers together, help each other. And here. Okay, done here. What about both of you here? Done? Okay, good. So let's go through the questions one by one. Why did Hani panic when his neighbor complimented his car? What was he afraid of? Who's ready to answer this one?
Afraid of because the bad eye, because the neighbor took the wow, beautiful car. His eyes wanted to smile, he's depressed, and he was say mashallah quickly.
He was kind of afraid of the evil eye, right?
Yeah.
That's a good answer, yeah, true. What were the consequences of the neighbor not saying mashallah? I mean, who's ready to answer this one? Go ahead, yeah?
The car wouldn't start, the air freshener melted,
Yeah.
and people pooped.
Big one, but
A pigeon, yeah, it's a pigeon.
pigeon.
Right. Oh God. Okay. So how did the narrator's grandma react to the shoe being left upside down? And what does this tell us about cultural beliefs in the story?
In Egyptian belief, if you leave your shoes upside down, that the answer will get upset. And I once turned my shoes upside that by accident. Yeah.
Okay.
My grandma showed me around, and the houses with slipper. Yeah.
With a slipper.
You need a problem.
Okay. So she felt upset about it. Yeah. Right. Cool.
You start the problem.
Good. 4. According to the passage, why is sweeping the floor at night considered a bad idea in Egyptian culture?
Of course,
Yes.
this works away your money, happiness, and also lower future husband.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, you're destroying your life, right?
Yeah.
Terrible. 5. What were the strange things that happened to the narrator after sweeping the kitchen at night? How are these linked to the superstition, Sheh?
Because I stepped to the kitchen after dinner, and the next day I lost my wallet, missed the completely, and my crush got angry.
Okay, so it's like everything went down, right? Terrible. Okay, number 6. How is the owl viewed in Egyptian culture, and what actions did the narrator's family take after seeing one?
Owls are basically flying curses. His mom was taught to pray like it's the end of the world.
Okay, terrible. Right. 7. Why does the narrator say that Egyptians trust the blue bead more than the Wi-Fi signal? What does this humorous comparison mean?
You know, the one that then attaining blue eyes that hung on the wall and the car mirror and even babies. No one really know how to work, but everyone agree that it's not and black lake.
Yeah, like
some
some.
mosquitoes in Egyptian because
Yeah.
when you go to Karnak temple, many people and tourists around about Garan.
I mean, and those beads and yeah.
7 turns or 3. The
Ah.
number, the meaning, and the 7 another meaning.
Okay. So it's kind of, we see some, many people. I've never understood why they do that, but yeah. Okay. Now, how does the writer use exaggeration and humor to describe the impact of superstitions on daily life? Now, first, what's exaggeration? What does this word mean?
Something over.
Yeah.
Very good, yeah. So the question is, how does the writer use exaggeration and humor to describe the impact of superstitions on daily life? Any examples?
Like your kid staring at the wall, or your tea blowing before you turn on the stove. Just take a deep breath and shake your shoes. Hold your blue bead and say, "It's not me. It's the."
Jinx. Oh, okay, which is, like that's a very funny way of ending, the whole thing. Right. Okay. So mainly, as we saw in this passage, lots of talk about bad luck, the evil eye, jinx, and that kind of stuff. That would take us to the coming discussion. And I have here my friends, and I want you to keep this handout folded like that. I have 3 discussion questions here, and mainly focusing on characters from this text. Okay? Read the questions carefully because you're going to discuss these questions with your partners. Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Okay. Give a copy to your friends. Okay, right. So let's talk. So what about question number 1? Do you think Hani was really unlucky, or was it just a coincidence?
Coincidence.
Ah.
Coincidence, because he think about bad luck when neighbor see his car and his car break down. Oh my God, the bad day. Okay, that coincidence said I think accident. Every day happen.
Right. Have you ever been in a situation like that when something like this happened?
I have a lot of bad days,
Yeah.
I mean, a friend of mine told me this story, so this is true. He said he had this car, and since he bought it, was kind of, every now and then he would have an accident with it. So he said, this car is jinxed. Now I'm not driving this car anymore. And he decided to park it. So he parked it there, and then next day in the morning, a balcony fell over it. That's a true story, I swear. When he decided to stop driving the car, and he would say, I would park it, so no more accidents, a balcony fell. Well, I would call that, that's... Okay, anyway. Right, which superstition from the story did you find the most surprising or funny, and why?
Yes.
That family does sleep with garlic on the pillows for a week. Like, who would do this? Stupid.
Yeah, right? I mean, okay.
Ew, like, ew, how did they sleep with the smell?
And you know what? Some people would tell you need to wear your undershirt, kind of,
Newspaper.
yeah, upside down or something like that. Have you heard that before? Yeah, to protect yourself.
You warm? Warm?
It's just, yeah, I mean. Do you agree with the grandma's reaction about the upside down shoes?
No.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No, but all mothers do this.
Oh my God.
So you experienced this?
Don't do this, it's haram. Yeah, haram, and they make a problem.
Ah.
And that's the bad day, and you want a problem, okay, and the child with us.
Oh yeah. I mean, my grandma was the same as well, yeah.
It brings fighting.
Okay, right. So I want you now to unfold, and we have another group of questions. And this time the questions are about sharing your own story. So question number 1, does your family believe in any funny or strange superstitions? Have you ever had a moment when you felt jinxed? Like I told you about my friend and his car. And what happened? And do you personally believe in bad luck or the evil eye? Why not? Okay, so, but let me change the partners one more time. So can you move back to Shat here? Good. So let's have both of you this time and both of you here. You don't need to write. It's a discussion.
Wow, you study well.
Okay. Right. So question number 1, do your family believe in any funny or strange superstitions? Be honest. Oh really? I mean, give me an example.
With my mom, I was like washing the scissors, okay, and I was opening it. And
My mom too.
she's telling me, "Don't do this. It's bringing all the problems in the house. Don't do this." Me and your father were having shouting because if you're doing.
Oh yeah, when someone, go like that with the scissors, my mom keeps telling me, someone will die. Right, it's so serious for her, I mean, don't do that. Right, oh my God, yeah. So, have you ever had a moment when you felt jinxed? What happened?
Oh, she said about her mother, she doesn't believe about James because she believes that the God protects us.
Ah.
And we wouldn't have anything for her.
Ah,
Take
okay.
the reasons.
Oh, so her mom is, is kind of rational in her way of thinking. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Ah,
Because your friend, we said beautiful eyes, green eyes.
yeah, okay. And what happened?
Back to home and we don't open eyes. We have closed.
She was unable to open her eyes.
Yes.
My goodness, really?
Yeah, I feel like something is hurting me inside. I got to hospital and they said that I could lose my eyes. I could lose it.
Oh my Lord. I mean,
Really?
don't ask her to join us in courses here. No, don't. We've got enough problems. We're happy the way we are. Okay, do you personally believe in bad luck or the evil eye? Why not? And that's a personal opinion here. You do believe in, yeah,
I believe in evil eyes.
in the evil eye.
Yes, because when something said that, oh my God, you have something good, you have something beautiful.
You fly. You lose it. Flying is rare.
Okay, right. So, my friends, now, before I move on, just, some things that I noticed today when you were speaking. Okay. Now, first, when it comes to the pronunciation of this, verb, and when we say, I heard someone say an upset. Is it upset? Or how do we say it? Who knows? Yeah, it is upset. It's not upset. It is upset. Right? So, and all of it, how do we pronounce it? Do we say get upset or?
Get upset?
Yes, it's get upset. Okay, so how do we say it?
Get upset.
Very good. So we kind of link these two together. Right. I also heard someone saying this word, but pronouncing it as grandma. But what is a more natural way of saying that?
Grandma.
Yeah, very good. Grandma, right? So the D is gone, right? I also heard someone saying this phrasal, this verb phrase, talk to me. But he said, how do we say this? Is it talk to me? Or is it talk or? Talk. Yeah, it is talk, right? So how do we say it? Talk to me. Yeah, okay, right. I also heard someone pronouncing this word. How do we say this word? Again? Yeah, but don't say geh at the end. It is young. Young. Okay, so it's young. But it's not young. It's young. Okay, young. Okay, and this one as well. How do we say it? Yeah. Do we say thing or thing? Okay, thing. Right? Good, good, good. Now, my friends, turn a page and we're going to move to a text analysis task. So we're going to analyze the text that we have read now. So I have here 6 questions. What I want you to do, I want you to answer these 6 questions about the previous text. So you will need from time to another to go back to the text to check. Let me answer the first question with you. What is the tone of the passage? Serious and informative, sad and emotional, humorous and playful, angry and critical. Yeah, humorous and playful. The writer was kind of humorous. Wonderful. Can you give me an example from the text proving this? Like something the writer said that you believe was funny. Yeah, they trust. Okay, yeah, wonderful. The blue bead more than, okay, the Wi-Fi signal. Okay, so that was also something funny. Okay, so do answer the rest. Enjoy. Okay, right. So, compare your answers together. See whether you agree or disagree. Go on. Okay, my friends. So, number 2. Who is telling the story? What kind of personality do they seem to have based on the way they tell it? Okay, so, yeah, and what about his character?
I think it's funny, humorous.
Do you think that the narrator lived those problems or those superstitions he's talking about?
When his grandma started him with the slippers,
Yeah.
with leaving the slipper upside down. Yeah. So maybe something like that.
Yeah, so we know that the narrator is Egyptian who also lived, these problems or these superstitions. Now 3, what do you think the writer wants readers to do or feel after reading this passage? Yeah? Yeah, reflect on how?
How superstitions influence daily life.
Yeah, influence daily life. That's true. But why? Why you think that this is the best choice?
I just want to talk about number according to ancient Egypt's unit. This sweeps away your money, happiness, and possibility, possibly your future happiness. One time I swept the kitchen after dinner, and the next day I lost my wallet.
Yeah. Yeah, so many examples about how this would affect your daily life. It's not about Egyptian history. It's not about strange ideas in general. It's about superstitions specifically. Only one. Oh yeah, there are many examples in the passage. 4, identify 2 examples of humorous language or exaggeration. Why do you think the writer uses them? Shahd?
Okay, I see that blue eyes that hug on the walk and carve car mirror. I see that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Do you have another example?
I think that we say mashallah quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. How is the text organized? Yeah,
By different examples of Allah.
exactly. Right. Yeah, good choice. Now, number 6, do you think the writer respects or mock Egyptian superstitions or both? Yeah. Now, how do you know that he respects and mocks at the same time?
Because he did not insult it, you know. He's just saying examples.
Yeah.
Very good. Nothing insulting because he's even talking about his family members. So there is some sort of affection and love in the way he's telling a story. But at the same time, he's making laugh of things. Okay, wonderful. So, thank you so much. It was really great meeting with you again.